opponent, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the White Man, Paul Heyman, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker!
You know, Pat, a lot has been made in the past couple of weeks about the weight of carrying the World Championship and whether or not Jey Uso can carry the weight and the responsibility of being World Champion. Well, if he can run the gauntlet that could face him over the next 3 weeks, then he'll prove he can handle the weight of the title. Tonight, it is a non-title affair against Braun Breaker. But he has to get through Breaker because Saturday night, he's got Logan Paul with the title on the line. It's Saturday night's main event. And if he survives Saturday night, 3 weeks from tonight, he has to defend against the man he beat at WrestleMania. That would be Gunther. Can Jey Uso run the gauntlet? Will he be up for the challenge? And for Breaker, it is about breaking. It is about hurting Jey Uso tonight. The marching orders from Seth Rollins, Pat. Rollins said it was all business a couple of weeks ago when he faced Jey Uso for the world title. But when Uso decided to side with his longtime rival CM Punk and, of course, Sami Zayn last week, it changed from business to personal for Rollins.
I think the last person I would want to have to face just days before a world title defense would be Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker with nothing to lose. It's not about winning this match for him. It's about
beating him down.
Yeah, destroying Uso. Seth Rollins very vocal tonight about making sure he's next in line after the Gunther title match 3 weeks from tonight. Chase going toe-to-toe with Breaker tonight, driving Breaker up over the top rope into the floor.
Yes, he is. Most pressure. Jey showing up in the biggest way.
And Jey now, suicide dive, takes Breaker out. And I've been very impressed with the way Usos responded the past number of weeks.
Absolutely.
Paul Heyman looks on at ringside as he had some words of wisdom for Jey Uso earlier tonight. He said, no matter what happens the next few weeks, the world title is coming back to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Paul Heyman and Seth freaking Rollins kind of running roughshod around the backstage area.
Well, Seth running around acting all entitled, like he's owed things around here.
Paul Heyman doing his thing, pulling strings, drawing up ideas, strategy.
Well, what an opportunity for that young man, Braun Breaker, to be under the tutelage of not only Rollins, but of course the wise man, Paul Heyman, who's changed so many careers over the years.
Billions of dollars.
And look at what he's done for the likes of Brock Lesnar and, of course, CM Punk.
Our tribal chief.
Roman Reigns.
I'm up to 4. 5.
Oh, Paul Heyman now is doing the counting. He's telling Braun Breaker to do a little head game. Just made eye contact with Braun Breaker. Don't love that.
Don't want that to happen as Braun breaks the count as he enters the ring. Your assessment of Jey's title reign so far seems to get more confident every week.
I think he's gaining confidence. I think he's learning what the position means being the world champion. I think he's kind of mastering it in his own way. Obviously, first time.
You're gonna beat me up? I will beat your ass, son! You understand me?
Ooh, is it more difficult, Pat, to be the hunter or the hunted?
Well, it depends what your pedigree is. I'd say Jey Uso's pedigree is used to being at the top. You can be lonely up there. There's a lot of pressure, and everybody wants what you have.
Jey taking the fight to Breaker, and Heyman and company cannot be pleased with the fight they're seeing out of Jey tonight. Again, we mentioned Seth thought it was all business until Jey decided to align himself with Sami Zayn and CM Punk. Of course, Punk, a mortal rival of Seth Rollins, and that's when it turned things around for Seth and made it very personal. Hence the reason he had Breaker attack Jey last week.
I think Seth was going to find a reason to become champion, especially with the way him and Paul have been operating, and obviously their hit dog, Braun Breaker.
Outside headlock by the powerful Breaker.
Explosive Breaker.
5-tool player. How he described.
Can do it all.